On a specified
found. Now playing.
Live. Where are we live at?
Everywhere.
Everywhere? Are you doing Facebook Live too?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright, welcome to Schnozzcast episode 49 for Saturday, December 7th, 2019. Anniversary of Pearl Harbor.
Short circuit.
Today? December 7th?
I thought it was the 9th.
No.
7th? Okay.
Yep.
Callie, welcome.
Well, you gotta either push that mic up or move your mouth closer. That's it.
Okay.
Got it?
Hi.
How's everybody doing out there?
Good.
Not so bad.
Not so bad. Oh, you're watching in real time?
Real time.
Awesome. No feedback from the phone?
No. The basement's big enough. It's not bouncing off the cinder blocks.
Bob's bomb shelter.
There you see.
Yeah. All right, introductions. The beard stroking webmaster.
Oh, yes.
How are you?
Oh, hey.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for. The oh hey. Doing well, Cory?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Night's early.
Oh, yes.
Special guest, Mr. Joe Guido.
Special reoccurring guest.
Hello. I wasn't feeling well the last couple weeks.
Yes, but that did not stop us from ridiculing you mercilessly for
I know.
180 minutes.
It's fine.
Danielle Finn,
Hello.
you look surprisingly awake.
I took a nap today.
Ooh.
I actually turned the temperature down a little bit in anticipation just because I think Danielle was too comfortable last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So comfortable that she wanted to sleep on the couch while we went to the bar.
Yep, it was fantastic. Best decision ever.
Did you wake up at all?
Nope.
Not until they got back home?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mr. Nick Bader?
Hello, everybody. I am doing much better than when we last met on the podcast.
You were doing fine during the podcast. It was only immediately
man.
afterward.
Do you remember? You and Cory were like carrying it. She was passing out. I had all kinds of hordes of viral Visigoths hurtling their way through the embankments of my immune system.
That is the most mixed metaphor we probably have on this episode.
How long did you practice that before?
No, that was from an episode for April.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then he sneezes and he goes, "Oh my God!" He goes, "I'm so sick. I can't even get through a Visigoth metaphor."
I remember that episode.
Yeah, but that's how I felt, and I could just feel it was like taking hold. And I remember the chair was back, and I just felt like dog shit. And the next day, I was out of commission. I called off. I had to call off the day after, and all week I've been sick.
So you sound kind of congested right now.
Yeah. So this is the backswing. So we're almost completely out of the woods now, and I'm on antibiotics, so that's good.
Excellent.
Bob, how are you?
I'm well. Doing well. Didn't catch whatever Nick had last time. Made it through the week. Ready for today.
Don't mind me.
Oh, for
Oh
Christ's
my
sake.
God! I thought a dog was drinking out of a
Here,
toilet.
let's-
I didn't know what was
Stu?
going on.
Let's do that.
Stu, no good on the podcast.
I moved the mic
White
off
Castle,
away from his
perfectly
mouth.
fine. I see.
If you were
And
slurping
then
on stew, I'd
Nick's
be
weird
asking
jelly
you
and
to-
Ritz cracker.
But no one's eating that currently.
Yeah, no one has tried it.
Damn it.
It'll be good. Trust me.
We'll take a break. We'll do it on the break.
Mm-hmm.
Very gelatinous.
Well, it's jelly,
What's the white stuff?
cream cheese.
It's not jelly, it's cream cheese.
No, it's jelly poured
And
over
cream.
cream
And
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the last time this podcast where someone asks what the white stuff is.
Oh,
That white stuff.
So let's get into housekeeping. I wanted to just kind of recap. It's been a busy week for us, just sort of taking stock of where we are and what we've done. Thank you. I guess it doesn't matter which mixer I spill it on. Fuck either way. So good news, everyone. On Podbean, currently 1,746 downloads and 66 followers. And I took a look at some of those followers today and followed almost all of them back.
oh, nice.
Because I'd heard that was a good strategy to use.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really interesting to look at. Some people are brand new. Like some people joined on like the 25th of October and they only follow one podcast and it's us. So maybe they joined and they just started poking around and we happened to be live on that day and they started following us. Versus someone who joined the day after when we weren't live, and they're not following us because they never heard of us. They're following somebody else, whoever was live when they joined. But then there are other people who are following like 10 podcasts, 20 podcasts. So it's like Rachel Maddow, NBC News, Joe Rogan, and us. So you're like, wow.
Wow.
Those other podcasts have probably no idea that we exist, but this guy follows all of them and us. So maybe we'll follow them back, which is pretty awesome. So hopefully that the uptick in the number of followers and the number of downloads we've had is due to live streaming on Podbean, I've got to assume.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Nick, you sent some graphics about downloads from Instagram, the last 4 posts.
Yep.
Looked fairly promising. Somewhere between 170 and 215 or so accounts reached.
Yeah, it looks like we're progressively moving up in a forward direction. I think we have like 30 people or 20 some. What, Cory?
How does one move up in a forward direction?
Well, you would go like this, like an airplane taking off. I don't know how to better explain it.
I don't think that's up and forward.
It's not?
No.
What direction is it going? Straight up like a missile?
No, it's not going straight. Plane's not going straight
Isn't
up.
forward a relative direction? Like if you're facing up, then going up would be going forward.
I think so.
But would you say up and forward?
If you
at
were
same
facing the
time?
ground and started to go up, you'd be going backwards.
So when an airplane does
Would you, though?
when an airplane
Yeah, it's relative.
when an airplane
Relative to your positional direction.
when an airplane does something like this and it starts to take off, they're going forward and moving up.
But do
Well,
you
he's
need
saying
to
they're doing
say
both
both?
at the same
Right,
time,
but do you
right?
need to say both? Because if you're going up, you're not going backwards.
But if you're going forward, not necessarily going up.
That is true. The two they're not mutually exclusive,
But
but
when
they're
you're
not mutually
moving
inclusive.
number-wise, you're going up, not forward.
One is a direction that we all understand as being north, south, east,
Mhm.
west. The other one is a direction based on where you're facing.
Exactly.
But never mind. I'm just gonna stop.
I would like my friends to hear what you guys just discussed.
Well, you should tell them to
I said the
subscribe to
same-
Schnozzcast.
No, I think they are. I said the same
Then they
thing.
would.
where-
We did have this argument years ago
Yeah.
that Joe said if you're pointing up, but someone turns your body downwards, you're still pointing up.
Depending on how you're looking at it. See, it's
I
this
would-
weird, like, positional thing.
But that's what I'm saying. I think up, down, left, right,
So you
that's
remember.
not...
I remember that conversation. That was.
It's
probably
an
about
odd, it's
15
an
years
oddball
ago.
way to look at it, but depending on your position, you're pointing up and north or whatever. Depends how you look at it. That pretty much sounded like what you guys were just talking
Did
about.
it?
About as asinine as, is what.
Oh, all right. Well, we're in some good company.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
rest of the asinine people.
I think we've exhausted this topic.
We have. So moving on.
Just to answer your
we're-
final question,
yeah.
I thought the
We
plane
are-
would be going vertical.
Rewriting physics.
That's a better way
Tonight.
to do it. It's just a set of directions that everyone agrees upon, whether it's nautical, military, whatever it is.
I don't think we all have to agree.
Centuries of physics is going out the window
I think it's a
tonight.
staple of this podcast.
We agree on direction.
Correct.
But look,
So left is easy.
what better way
Left
for us
is
to get
west.
someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson interested in coming to the podcast than for us to very publicly and loudly declare that we don't know what we're talking about.
Schnozzcast is the directional podcast.
Right.
All right. Looking back at Podbean itself, because it's where we're hosted, which
Thank you, Kevin.
makes the most sense. Total of 1.7 thousand downloads, almost all from the United States. But there's a handful there's like 5 in Canada, 4 in Japan, 3 in the UK, 1 each in the Czech Republic, Germany, Egypt, Israel, Sweden, and Thailand.
I think we know who's listening to us in Sweden.
I think it's probably more safe to say that we might have had dozens and dozens of followers in Sweden if we had not made that change. And then we're down to 1 guy.
I don't think you're not going to see that little blip from Sweden anymore after that one I just did.
But Spotify had some specs as well because they've been doing their best of 2019 for all their followers. So if you're a Spotify subscriber, you got your own playlist made for all the shit that you listened to in 2019 and ranked them and gives you like a playlist for it, which is kind of cool, I guess. But they also do it for podcasters, so it's very brief. It just says, here's the top 3 episodes as far as downloads on Spotify from last year. So it was good to know. Not really much you can do with it, but
No, those analytics are awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it lets you know, I mean, hey, you know, a lot of times, since we're an audio content podcast, you know, having 5 or 6 people in the room, in the Facebook Live or maybe in the Podbean room, you know, you think, yeah, it's kind of can be deflating if you're looking at it for face value.
right.
But the fact of the matter is that that's not what we're about. We're behind the scenes. We're downloads. We're clicks.
Mhm.
People that are listening while they're doing various number of things, as
Sleeping.
we often talk about.
What, Joe? What might those
Yeah.
things be that they might be doing while they're listening to the podcast? What do you think?
This podcast?
Sure.
Sleeping,
No.
While they're sleeping.
Joe Rogan's podcast.
mainly sleeping.
Like,
Nothing
like
knocks
you
me
listen
out,
to like
nothing knocks me out faster
like a
than,
language audio cassette to learn like Spanish while you're sleeping. Is that what they're doing with us?
You're falling fast asleep.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Maybe.
Like the Police Academy movies.
Right.
I do have a question. So you got all these different people around, you know, you said Thailand?
Yeah.
Do you know who it is, or is it just, is it like a ladyboy?
His name is Fred. He's from
Fred.
Thailand.
Fred.
No, I don't know.
Lady boy?
No.
Could be a smoking hot
All right,
lady
well,
boy.
I guess we don't have any listeners in Thailand anymore.
I know. Nick and I just looked at each other like, what?
No, but you can go back through the people that are following us now. One of them's got to be the person from Thailand. I could make a couple of guesses based on their names, but I'd just be guessing.
Well, let's not do that.
No,
That'd be kind of
that
Yeah.
might be disrespectful.
So
not very PC.
all I'll say is
Sammy?
thank you for listening to us if you're from Thailand.
And now say it in Taiwanese.
That's
That's, yeah. I thought you wanted to be more PC. You want me to try to...
No, well, I'm saying we have Google Translate, so we could say thank you for listening to the Schnozzcast and play in each different language up to the mic.
I don't know how to work the internet.
No, it's on your phone. It works really
Yeah, I
well,
don't know.
actually.
It's on the internet. I don't know.
Maybe next time,
Maybe.
each episode,
My,
we'll say
uh,
thank you in a different language.
We'll butcher one language per episode.
That's
a good goal.
My laptop's not going to hit the floor, is it?
No, sir.
It's
It is rock solid.
Kind of like what happened with
Rock
his
solid.
thing.
It's like a piece of shale.
Yep.
You know why I got that color?
No,
Because it was cheap. Who gives a shit what color your freaking laptop
That
is?
makes sense.
I was more or less.
Well, I need a red one. Oh, the red one's out of stock? Well, here's a blue one for $200 cheaper. I don't want blue. I want red.
referencing
Cares.
more like the weight of it, not the color.
It's not heavy.
Bob said it's not going anywhere.
Step down.
ขอบคุณ
Or up, depending
I
on
was
which
like, what
way.
in the actual
What was that?
Korean
you say
Google
thank you.
Translate?
Holy
Taiwanese.
dude,
Say it again.
that really creeped me.
It did me too. I was like, who the fuck is talking?
I thought that there was like some sort of little doll under the
This house
table.
is haunted. I'm leaving.
But it wasn't until Cory brought that over.
It'd be awesome if your house was haunted. I still think it is.
No.
Is that what that is? I don't know what the hell that was.
No, I had a house cleansing ceremony when I first moved in. And blessing. So there's no spirits here.
Right. So you're
Is
saying.
that kind of messy?
Huh?
House cleansing ceremony.
No. That was
The shaman of Dearborn Heights.
the blessed chalk from the church and
Yeah.
writing of the prayers above the archways of the doors. And
Okay.
then I yelled and screamed and said that I don't care if you lived here or died here, you're no longer welcome. Good or bad. And they often say, if you ever watch like those ghost hunting shows and stuff, they say the one thing that has to happen is the homeowner has to, with conviction, tell whoever it is to leave.
Isn't that Dracula?
It has to be the homeowner. No. Like Paranormal State, a lot of the investigators, paranormal investigation shows, they do. They have to do that.
Vampires are not allowed in your house. Let's invite them.
We'll see.
Yeah. Does that say that Keegan Slesky's watching?
Yeah, Keegan and Callie.
I thought they were at this party.
There.
Let's not get started on that.
Okay.
Right now they're going, I thought you guys were at this party.
I thought this was the party. You alright there, buddy?
Yeah.
Luckily, Cory opted to have us start earlier than I had anticipated. So we could make it to the party.
I don't see what the big to-do's about. We're doing the podcast, which we do every week, and we will still be at the party.
we are going to be doing both of them. I know. You sounded kind of like a Muppet, right?
A little bit.
Yep. Sam the Eagle.
Hey, Bert.
Or Ernie.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so that's it for housekeeping for the week.
Oh, Kevin wants to know, how's the Wi-Fi here?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
But you were going to poke the bear.
You know,
The hundreds of dollars Bob spent on the Wi-Fi, and then we up and moved.
Whatever.
I mean, haven't had an issue yet, but
Wow. And it's kind of a multifaceted thing you have going. You have Podbean, you have Facebook Live. I don't think, have we ever done that in Pods?
did once, and then we moved here.
Well, but I also don't have, an 18-year-old
A Faraday
upstairs.
cage.
An 18-year-old
Right.
upstairs that's drawing a lot of bandwidth.
Very true.
Why would he be drawing a lot of bandwidth, Nick?
You have an 18-year-old living?
He's got,
Yeah?
Oh, your daughter.
No.
Or your
Jack's
son.
18.
Okay. 18?
Yes.
I was trying to make a prostitution joke, and then I forgot he was 18. He's 18 years old?
I want to go back to the prostitution joke.
Oh, 18-year-ld living with
Joe's
you,
going to be coming over a lot more to see
some,
Jack and hang out.
Did you think that the prostitute was
Hey,
18?
man. Bart, I can get you in.
Heard you're at the Big 1-8 now. Hey, buddy.
I know,
Look at this $50
really
bill
good
in my
underground,
pocket.
really good underground brothel
Come
we
and
can
get
go
it.
to.
Uncle Joe's here.
Over the line.
You're the one that
Sorry,
started
you
it.
brought it up. That's disgusting.
But
Because it came back on
Prostitute
him.
talk.
you know,
No,
you know
that wasn't it. That's
You-
what I was going for.
You know what's actually funny, Cory, is when I called Bob on the way to work the other day. He's home by himself, no one else, and his phone's like constantly breaking up. I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, hold on 1 second. He's like, I gotta look this. I told him about the art or something like that. So he goes to look it up on his phone. He's like, God damn it. What the
No, it was on my laptop.
Oh yeah. And he said every social media thing he pulled up to look at the artwork was just wheels spinning. Just trying to load.
Yeah.
He goes, oh my God, my son's not even home right now.
Yeah. There's no porn coming into my house at all.
Good porn?
I don't judge, Joe.
What he likes is what he likes.
To each his own.
Yeah, there's
Anime.
Say.
there's
What
no
the kids are into nowadays.
World of Warcraft going on. There's no
No, he's not.
playing whatchamacallit on.
I mean, he's just
Online.
surrounded by like a bank. It's like the
It's like Cory.
bridge on Starship Enterprise. Yeah.
Dad, I'm bombing Russia right now.
You just reminded me, I forgot to hook up my battery to my phone.
Oh no.
At least you got the White Castle in.
Only one of them. I'm working on the rest.
Jesus. So you're gonna slow roll that White Castle for the next 90 minutes?
That's right.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna be
I'm
happening.
glad I'm over here. I got Joe as a buffer.
Ah.
I'm not sure Joe's ever been anyone's buffer.
Yesterday.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
It was
I'm
time
so
for every young
happy.
man's
I'm
life.
so happy.
I'm so happy. I think my testicles are dropping.
I am a man.
So,
Moving right along.
moving right along. Hey, Cory,
Hey, Bob.
since you're up, can you grab whatever booze that we happen to have in the deep freeze cooler over there?
Are you keep the bodies, man?
Yep.
Well, if I need to.
Could you pry the cold dead fingers off of the corpse?
Oh, Nancy.
Hey, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
Oh, what'd you find?
Is this head for
where'd you get that
Thanksgiving?
from?
Your freezer that apparently you bought it.
That
Oh,
looks pretty cold.
wow. I said, Cory, you got any Fireball? No, didn't know it was my job. I said, oh, so you could go without Fireball? Oh. It's amazing. There were two options.
hold on.
There were two options in that freezer, and he, without question.
He did call you and offer to buy you White Castle, did he not?
Well,
Or had
so
he already
says.
left? Had he already left
So
the
he
drive-through
says.
line?
So he says.
Okay.
No, he called you guys before we went in.
Oh, you walked inside the White Castle for the ambiance.
Well, we drove separate.
Oh.
Did you put your hands
Danielle,
up
you're not
against the
having
glass?
any.
No.
Joe,
Okay.
get Danielle's shot glass right there in yours. If you guys have something, why don't you go grab it or pause us and go grab it so we can all do a schnot together. What?
He was schnotting.
Oh.
You're
picking up what I'm throwing down. Danielle gets me. Ooh boy, one episode from the Big 5-0.
This is true.
Oh shit, sorry. I thought you already had it to me. There you go.
Oh boy.
Some big shots.
Yeah.
Schnots. Which reminds me, there's going to be another episode of Danielle's Word Box, hopefully today.
Fantastic. I hope it's another freaking tongue twister one.
Well, that depends on which one you pull.
She was not having that one last week.
No.
For Facebook Live, here's to you. Have a drink with us. For Podbean,
Drink for the
shot.
holidays. And we get the point.
All right.
All this equipment, one of these days is going to go over.
Dickhead.
Nothing like cracking the first couple shots out of an ice cold bottle. Untapped.
Absolutely. Yep, nestled in the armpit of a corpse in your deep freezer.
It's actually Jack. Here, Jack.
Beg your pardon?
It's so cold in here.
Oh boy. That is
I
too
beg
many.
your
Nope.
pardon.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another episode of Danielle's Word Box. Joe, do you remember why we're doing this?
No, I don't know what
Because
this
they
is.
hate me.
Okay, like
Danielle, would you continue with that explanation of why we're doing this for the listeners?
Because they hate me.
No, it
And-
seems like they're always knocking on you, and then when I'm here, they're knocking on me for my van.
We all
and-
knock on each other as well.
First man.
No, I think we got.
Your van is creepy. I'm not going to lie about
Means
that.
of
Did
transportation.
I
need
tell
it.
you when so I took an Uber to get here, and my Uber driver pulled up in front of the house, and he looked over to the left, and he's like, "Is that the house?" I go, "Yeah, it's the one with that creepy guy walking out of the panel van, going up to the front of the door."
Where do you want to go here
He's
for?
like, "Yeah, he does look kind of odd." I go, "Oh, he is."
Oh man, you got that from an Uber driver too?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so sorry, Danielle. Didn't mean to interrupt. We're
Yeah,
doing
well,
this because
fuck you too.
we hate you, according to you,
Yes.
and why else?
Because I can't pronounce words with CHs.
You can.
Well,
What happened to the glass that was right
well, can I? What happened to what?
He's got his. I got mine.
I got
Joe's.
mine.
You have
Yeah,
two.
that's 5. That's the one that was upside down, wasn't it? One of them.
No,
was.
because this one's wet.
Well, they can't both be wet.
That one had a shot and that one doesn't.
Okay, no, it's just the light playing tricks on
Anyway.
Dry as can be.
Yeah.
All right, suffice to say, we find it very amusing when she pronounces those words. She doesn't have a speech impediment or anything, but we find it funny
Not that we know of.
that we're aware of.
It's
Okay,
nothing
so
And I need counseling.
Nothing that's been
At some point in my
diagnosed.
life.
These are words that start with a CH?
SH.
SH.
Sometimes.
No, SCH.
sometimes it's CH, sometimes it's SH.
And
They
now-
usually all have that breezy shh sound.
Yeah, well, and now because they're real cool, there are tongue twisters in here. Which I got
You
last
guys are
week.
fucking mean.
They are. Fucking assholes.
Notice that she picked a smaller one.
I did.
And Danielle's word is...
Not just the paper. She's
now, you can't help,
fixed
Joe.
that in
No,
life.
this
won't say
one,
anything.
you have much better handwriting
Thank you.
than somebody across from me.
Yeah, I'm not even a part of this anymore. I still get
You are.
slighted.
She just referenced you.
I did.
Jesus.
See, I think she finds
You want
ways
your name
to
and
get
lights?
angry with me. You want to princess thing? She's like, "Well, this asshole." And I'm like, "The one that cleaned up and brought food and did nice things for you. You fuck you." Can I have a blanket on the couch again, please?
Are you referring to your gook over there?
You've referenced it
That's
several
food.
times. You're gonna have it.
Okay, ready?
And the
Danielle's
appetizers.
word is...
Shtick. I don't know if that is what it
Sounds,
is.
sounds good to me.
So would you say that you pulled the small shtick?
Yeah, I always pull the small shtick here. I think
Can
that's
I
what
get
it
a rulling on that, please?
is. Is that, I don't know.
Nick, Joe?
Joe said yes.
Okay.
Looks like shtick to me.
All right, so that's 2 weeks in a row.
And pronounce
I
quite
feel
well.
like I need to step up my game here. These
No,
words are
we're
too
good.
short.
I think it's the sparkly festive nail polish.
Oh, thanks.
It might be.
It's the source of her powers.
Oh, I have to see the shoes.
I have shoes.
Wait, what?
Shoot.
Feet up on the table, please.
No.
Oh wow! Not over the food.
What is that? Christmas
They're
lights?
Christmas lights. They glow in the dark too.
Wow.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Why would they do that?
Because they do. Because why not?
So while you're running from burglars and strangers, they can see you sprinting across the dewy lawn.
Sure.
It's called
Okay.
holiday style.
I like Christmas, okay?
It's called a creep magnet.
Who's creeping on my shoes?
Oh, that's a creep creep on those shoes.
And they have fuzzy liner too, so they're warm.
Wow. Wonderful.
Do you have socks on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess who doesn't?
No, you don't?
No, he said yes.
Guess who doesn't?
Wow.
Other side of you.
You? You never wear socks.
Captain
Wanna
Mike
smell
has them over there.
I'd
That's my
rather not
socks.
smell them.
Mr. Flintstone over there.
That's right.
Your friend.
Cory gets in his car.
Can't smell any worse than hockey gloves. Oh,
Yeah.
No, now worse than that.
damn.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for Podbean.
All right.
Well, good job, Danielle and Bob.
Well done. Well done.
That was
I
an
think-
easy one.
Bob is slightly disappointed. I didn't have.
No,
a-
I can't be disappointed because I wrote it.
That's true.
Everybody else can, but I'm the last guy who can be disappointed.
But I think you were hoping I was going to get a tongue twister again.
No, they're in there.
Well,
I
I
mean, we're
know
gonna get
they
to them
are.
eventually.
What are they trying
So-
to get you to do?
Read words.
No, but
Say
like,
things wrong.
Joe, I would refer you
But
back
how?
to
Like-
episode number 46 entitled Skizmork for the answer to that question.
what is it?
The word that she thought she was reading was Skizmork, but in fact it was.
Schizophrenic.
There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
It
And
did
there you
not.
have
Trust
Yeah.
me.
Comedy
Yeah.
gold.
Sorry,
it did,
Danielle,
It
but
did
yeah.
not look like anywhere near schizophrenic because Nick's
Maybe that's the answer.
handwriting-
Maybe I should be giving these words to you and have you write them.
Exactly.
No.
Because they're too easy to read with my handwriting. I
Well,
think you
I
just.
like that I can read them with your handwriting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
but
that
you
tells me
can't-
we gotta go back to the
You
way it
can't
was.
blame her for not being able to pronounce it
blame.
if he writes like a friggin'
Thank you,
fourth
Joe.
grader.
Thank you,
What was
Joe.
the first? What was the first word that we heard the wind behind? That was Smirnoff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kicked it all off.
That's when we learned.
That's what started the
Did-
whole word box.
Did I write that down? That word Smirnoff?
No,
No, we were talking about it.
I quickly realized there were so many other words we could use.
Exactly.
3 H's in shh.
Yeah, we were talking about it for some. I don't know if that's what Cory had that day for his vodka, and I said it, and then you guys lost your minds over it,
Oh, yeah.
and then that's where the word box came from.
You're like, oh, I just brought some Smirnoff.
Oh, the old Smirnoff.
That was the biggest alky statement I've ever heard in my life. I'm not sure if that's what Cory had that day for his vodka.
Well, because he has different vodka.
I know, but it's like
There's no way
that
of ever
day for
knowing.
his breakfast. Right? That's what it sounded like.
Oh boy.
You baby here.
Anyway, I will go to my grave believing that if we have 1,700 followers on Podbean, 1,000 of them are because of Daniel's word box.
Oh, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, so I got no complaints about that, and I don't think anybody else here does either.
Nope, just me.
Yes, sir.
No, I was raising my hand that I had a
You
complaint.
son of a bitch. You keep that shit to yourself.
So,
It's 4 to 5.
here's a question.
4 to 1.
Yeah.
You're out.
I get your question.
I had somewhat given a recommendation that you finally tapped into. The Highwaymen.
The Gentleman's Agreement.
What did you think about it?
I did. I watched The Highwaymen with Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. I thought it was really good. I thought that the fact that they never showed Bonnie and Clyde until like almost the end.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I probably should say spoiler alert. Sorry.
Thanks, Bob.
Well, everybody else has talked about it. I apologize. So if you don't want to hear about The
Pissed
Highwaymen
off the
anymore,
guy in
please
Thailand.
fast forward another.
I haven't watched
couple
it yet.
minutes.
Spoiler alert.
But
I
he's already
almost started
watched
it this
I
morning.
haven't.
No,
Oh,
he
really?
hasn't.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, don't talk about it anymore.
Um,
Just good or bad? Good.
No, that was really good. Really, really good. And I watched in 4K too, so all of the sort of travel scenes, the landscape scenes, phenomenal.
Brilliant.
Yeah, really, really good to watch.
You know, the woman that played Bonnie is a stunt woman, and she does stunts for like a lot of like,
In that movie?
yeah.
Really?
She's older. She's probably 30, but she does a lot of stunts
so
for.
She's really
Well,
oh,
no,
Jesus.
older than the.
She's still alive.
But she does stunts for like kids in movies because she's small and all
She
that.
is tiny,
I actually
yeah.
read into that. That was a pretty good movie though.
I didn't know you'd seen it too.
I have.
Oh, he was listening to the podcast.
I thought I was the last one at the table who was going to be watching this movie because you guys brought it up a couple times. You're like, how did you not watch that movie?
No, that's
So-
only me.
Okay.
It's like this guy with
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards.
No, I can't do it.
But
I ain't seen it.
just because you have to read, or
Because the entire movie's in
oh,
German.
but
No,
dude, it's
that's
such a good
not
movie.
true
Awesome.
at all.
Yeah, it's true.
No, you haven't seen the fucking movie.
I've watched enough.
There's a lot of
You have not.
English.
No.
A lot of English.
Well, maybe I make that part of the gentleman's agreement
There you go.
going up.
Have you seen?
Especially because I got the Scrooge in the last round.
The
They
what?
did watch. The deal was, I guess it wasn't technically a deal, but we're making a deal because they actually watched something. So that's why I watched The Highwaymen. But they were supposed to watch Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
The original movie.
Right.
We watched the documentary.
Newman
We did
Redford,
watch a
but they
Butch
watched a
Cassidy- Butch Cassidy
2015
and the Sundance
documentary
Kid.
about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which doesn't negate them watching the movie still,
Yeah, no.
but it was not, the movie didn't reference the movie at all. So I was happy they watched that, and they actually liked it a lot. So I'm like, oh, so they might actually have some interest in watching the film.
Yeah.
But I can't really, I'm like, okay, they're going to push back, so I'm not going to fight it, so I'll just watch The Highwaymen, and we'll call this round, completed.
Round one.
Ding ding.
And
Yeah.
speaking of shows and films,
Mm-hmm.
what's coming out on the 27th?
Is it the 27th or 25th? I can't remember.
25th is on Crave,
Okay.
as you pointed out.
I did, and when you sent it to me with your highly offensive, smarmy text, I had not seen the announcement that, because there's tons of stuff on the internet about why the fuck is Letterkenny only coming out on Crave. So it was news to me when you sent it, which I was happy to see, but apparently it's now coming to Hulu 2 days after Christmas Day,
Yeah.
which is awesome news.
Bob and I going back and forth the other day because
I just hadn't heard the news, so I was trying to be a smart ass. And he's like, hey, it's December 27th. And I'm like, on Crave. He's like, can't wait. And I'm like, oh, you can't wait? On Crave. We don't get fucking Crave. He's like, fuck you, it's on Hulu on the 27th. And he showed me the screen grab, and I'm like, oh, sweet.
the exact text was, that's new.
How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, how about that?
that's something.
Yeah, you guys do a lot of back and forth. I don't know if I'm just actively busier than I thought I am, but like I have a free second. I look down at my phone. It's like Cory and Bob, Cory and Bob, Cory and Bob, and I'm like, ha ha ha. And I have to go back doing something,
In the group
Oh, like
text?
the
Yeah.
16
Yeah.
emails I got from you yesterday about calendar things.
You got
I got 16.
16.
it sends emails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you subscribe to the calendar, you get one
16
when the
emails.
calendar's updated.
oh yeah,
I got
them
them all too.
Yep.
I just thought
Which is fine,
I just thought it
but-
went to the calendar.
That's not a big deal. I mean,
It does. It goes to the calendar and
I'm
it emails
sure
you.
that she
Oh.
looked at them all and then selected all 16 and hit delete.
I did.
She didn't read
Oh,
them. You
yeah.
didn't take up that
But
much
the
of time.
point of
I
it's
just
not
wanted to
for
throw
the,
that at you.
No, the
Right.
point of it's not for the email. It's
No, I
to
know.
be put on the
Right.
calendar, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But it sends an email with it as
That's
well.
stupid.
No.
Can you turn that off?
If you want, but the whole point of being up, being part of a shared calendar is to get updated when there's updates to the calendar.
Right, because it doesn't tell you otherwise.
Oh,
You have to go check.
Until
and
that
you'd be
day.
Like, and there's no, you have no
So-
way to tell what's new and what's not.
Well, so that was me putting in my days and Cory's days.
Yes, I know.
Because-
I read all 16
because Cory will put in his
emails.
days.
Did you though, or did you?
Yeah, I looked to see
select
what
and
days
delete?
they were.
Oh, okay.
But the important part is you can pull up your calendar now and you can
Right.
look at that, right?
Mhm.
So
Because then I get an alert too. Like I got yesterday, Nick's off. I was like,
Well-
oh, cool.
I think that the cool part is if you do it like in blocks like that, far enough in advance that if there's one or two small changes, then that alert actually serves a purpose.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. I just don't use it because generally, I'll do it if I can't make it or something like that, or if I'm out of town. But generally, I'm always available on the Friday or Saturday that we do it anyway.
Right.
It's just these two guys
It's you
whose
guys.
schedules vary from week to week. That figuring out when we're going to do the podcast is always the question.
The next schedule that I was working on was it's kind of crazy because we lost 6 people.
We did.
But
This
Cory
week?
will within
Oh.
the past couple weeks.
Okay, gotcha.
We got back. We reappropriated some officers from day shift to afternoons, and so that's going to help. But they all had a lot of seniority, so just switching shifts, they don't lose that seniority. So Cory is still pushed way down to the bottom
Mopping floors, Cory?
Yeah, so I was, though. I am able to give him his birthday off, so that's cool.
What a guy.
He specifically wanted that off.
You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Wish I worked for you.
No, you don't.
Wow. Look at a gift horse in the mouth. He was
Yeah.
just saying how lucky you are that you work for him and he gave you your birthday off.
Mm-hmm.
And the
'Cause I asked for it off.
And the next day?
Doesn't mean you're going to get it.
No, he has 2 days before that.
The 2
No, he
days and
asked
his
me, he's
birthday,
like,
and
oh,
then
is
he has
there-
to work
are there
the
any
next day?
days?
Well,
I
again,
had to move some
not every
around,
boss
too.
would ask you
It's a
if you wanted
Thursday.
You
it.
gotta recover the next
I
day.
couldn't, I won't be able to give you New Year's off day,
Oh, never mind.
but New Year's Eve I can give you off.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's the important part. Because I'm working probably New Year's Day, too, I think.
Sorry, fellas.
Yep.
It happens.
So am I.
I can tell.
I assume you're working New Year's Eve.
You
and
know,
New Year's Day.
you know.
Oh, hold on. I have a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you kind of like a hired gun? Like set your own schedule, come in where you to fix what you think needs to be fixed?
I'm the cooler.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm the cooler.
Okay. So if you wanted New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, you could arrange it like that.
Yeah, but it's probably not a good idea.
Those are big pizza days.
Why?
I need to be there.
And what happens if you're not?
Things don't go as well.
Okay. I mean, is someone going to get mad at you for that?
So what
Oh,
Joe's
no,
saying
I
is he
could-
holds the entire place together.
I
Corey,
could.
you can say hello to Crystal.
No, but I could take
She,
next week off.
she
tomorrow,
left her.
starting
I
tomorrow
was
if
gonna,
I
I was gonna
wanted
tell
to.
her something.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, she's like, where am I?
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying I could take next week off, starting tomorrow if I want to.
Okay.
But
And you don't just because you're like, oh, I want.
I don't because if
I don't want
I'm
that shit
trying to
yet.
fix things and I disappear for a week,
Right.
I don't fix anything.
So are you continually rolling a rock up a hill constantly?
Yeah.
Or is there ever like, oh, I could probably take a day or two off this week
There's
because
no
all the
plan.
hard work I did last week, like,
There's no plateau.
all these things are better now.
There's no plateau.
That sucks.
It's an uphill into the sun,
It's a-
past the sun.
They call it a Sisyphean task.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know
You're
that.
going up and forward.
Sisyphus,
Sisyphean
Sisyphus is the one who rolled the rock up the hill.
I thought that was
never-
Icarus.
No, he flew too close to the sun.
Thank you.
I did not know that. I have
We
to,
just said we were not an educational
right?
podcast.
Yeah. You know what, though? I do have to say one thing. I applaud all the policemen and the firefighters and the nurses and the doctors, everybody that has to work on the holidays.
What?
And Bob, too.
The
So you're pointing-
stay-at-home computer workers.
Well, I mean, now,
I would
but
be off.
I'd say two things, because you see those, you always see those around the holidays, you see it on your Facebook feed. Well, it's pictures of all those professions, and it says, you know, these people don't get to be with their families, blah, 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 we applaud them. That's fine. Where's the pizza guy? Why isn't the pizza guy on?
I did not know where that was going.
I didn't either. I was really curious.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Now I am
And-
totally on board now.
And
I am here. Are you representing all of
I am
Pizzadom?
all of fast food service work.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And
The Taco Bell workers and the,
Everybody,
the Mr.
McDonald's,
Chicken
Burger King.
workers,
So
the
we deserve-
KFC employees,
Do we deserve $15 an hour workers?
yeah. Oh, don't
the
get
young
me started
workers
on
who
that.
Yeah, let's not get
don't have any
Don't get me
drive,
started. But I do have to say,
goddamn millennials.
though, we're not included in that little picture of everybody saving lives and doing all that
we
crap.
include you, Jeff.
No,
So
no,
you-
you don't.
so you really-
not
You're
even
right,
one
yeah,
comment.
yeah,
You really feel like that the paramedics, police, military, and fire are heroes is kind of an antiquated notion.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yes.
But,
There's a new hero in
Now, to
town.
me, I see where you're going
He's
with that.
called
but
Wait a minute,
Pizzaman.
hold on.
he did
I'm
justify.
not with my family.
He did congratulate them right up front.
I'm keeping you alive.
This is very
with these two
backhanded.
large
He wants, to,
pieces in
he
the
wants
bread.
to be lumped in with those other groups
No, I
that you
don't.
just mentioned.
That wasn't the point I was going
He
for.
wants his own.
Damn right, I want my
He
own.
wants a thank you for Pizzaman.
Pizzaman.
You know what?
Excuse me, Pizzaman.
Can,
You know
can
that-
can I just say?
I think we just found the title for episode 49.
Right.
You know that order that you just that was just fucked up that was delivered to your house? That was because of guys like me
I feel
that
like
work on the holidays.
one day Joe will start another
riot?
pizza place, and
No, Joe
like
won't.
with the straps around his sleeves.
It'll be like the Sugar House of pizza places.
Yes, with a handlebar mustache, and he will be the pizza man. You know, and you'll go in for really old-fashioned craft pizzas.
If the money was there and it was in the right location, absolutely. But now,
Hold on. Can I just
Go
jump
ahead,
here
go
for a
ahead.
second? Speaking of Pizzaman, one of the costumes that Jack wore when he was like 5.
He's in the freezer if you want to talk.
He came out in his costume.
I did.
And as naturally you're like, oh my god, you look awesome, man. Who are you supposed to be? And he goes, Spider-Man. I'm like, you mean Spider-Man, the Jewish superhero? Lou Spider-Man?
That was an episode of Friends.
Exactly.
She's like,
Aloysius.
he goes, Chandler goes, but it's not someone's last name. It's not like Bill Spiderman. He goes, he's a Spider-Man.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
But all I was saying is, all these people that are working, your paramedics, your firefighters, your police, they're working on the holidays, keeping us safe and doing everything.
But
I'm not done
But
yet.
you know that they're also, the weeks before that, they only have to work 3 12s a week, and that's it.
That's bullshit.
No, I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm saying there's ups and downs. Like
No. But I'm getting to that.
Okay.
They have that flexibility, I guess,
Right.
in their schedule.
Yeah.
But now,
All the rest of
every
us
Christmas
are
day,
working
every
5/8.
Thanksgiving, every Easter, oh, I have to go to work because I'm a whatever. But you're getting paid like time and a half or double time.
I know.
I don't get paid time and a half.
You get better tips though.
If you
don't
paid me double time to work
Don't you get better
Christmas
tips for
Day,
delivering on
both of these
Christmas
stores
Day?
would be open.
But you
No.
you smell like yeast and dough and pepperoni. I
That's
would, I
not
would
the
cuddle
point.
right up against you every time you get out of work.
Wow, you taste.
Yeah, stray dogs love you. Cats can't get enough of you.
But how can you post? I know they don't post it, but how can you bitch and moan if you're getting paid double time? If you make $15 an hour and you're making $30 an hour to work Christmas Day,
Maybe it's-
sign me up.
Because money's
I'm
not
doing-
Perhaps it's
everything,
the
Joe.
saving of lives. That's
Money
going on
is
during the work that
everything,
they're
Maybe
doing.
it's risking your life every day for very little money.
Yeah.
Right?
That could be it. That could be it.
The
not
civil,
like
the civil
all
servant
It's
people-
act.
not the fucking
They're
old
not-
west. It's not fucking.
It's not.
No, it's not.
I mean, I haven't been down to the hospital, but it's not the greatest part of town.
Oh no, I'm not
would
saying
say
that it's a great job. It's a very
there's
hectic
some
job.
serious
they're
shit
getting
they
paid.
probably have to deal with.
But they're getting paid double time, which kind of cushions the
Okay.
or time and a half. I don't know.
Remember?
But they're getting paid holiday time.
Her Phoebe, she
I don't get holiday time.
She goes, how come there's a
Right.
Murphy goes, how come there's a Goldman? She goes, but there's no gold man. Chandler, she goes, oh, there should be a gold man.
That was just my.
All right. So I
Moving
feel
on.
like the point that you're making is Pizzamen perform an invaluable service to the community and don't get the respect that they deserve. Is that-
Yeah,
is
we're
that
not
right?
lumped in.
Okay.
Even
So
if I'm
you
at
could
the
have made
bottom,
that same point
even if
without
I-
mentioning firefighters, police officers, nurses, doctors.
even if I'm at the very bottom of that post, just like this, little small picture. They get the big ones, I get the small one. At least give me props.
So
Because
you're
you know
But-
what?
but
We're
no,
open
you don't-
and we have to work.
Why
too,
do you have to
damn it.
compare yourselves to
I'm not
life-saving
comparing
professions?
myself to them.
Then
I'm just saying, don't
bring them up
forget
and
about. Don't forget about us.
so
That's
you-
all you have to say.
So you-
That's
That's
all
what
you
I
have
was
to
going
say.
for. That was the
like
whole
you
point.
guys should band together and have like the thin dough line.
Who's that in the bottom? Oh, it's Joe.
The thin crust line.
Pizzaman.
So the thin crust line,
Yeah.
and they could wear a piece of dough when something happens to another pizzaman over their ID that says their name.
See, but it's not even. It's not
Guys,
even.
we
It's
lost
not
Steve this
pizza.
weekend.
Oh no.
Oh, he died while working?
He just went to college.
No, yeah, he quit because he couldn't take it anymore.
Our pizza crust.
He forgot
half
to bring the ranch and the beer. There was no dipping sauce included.
So what I propose for episode 49, the title Pizzamen,
Yeah.
the real forgotten heroes.
Yep.
But not pizza man, not pizza men. It's got to be pizza mun.
The Jets flag is at half mast.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Never forget.
Can I change it to say Pizzaman : the thin crust line?
That works too. Every pizza box, put a black piece of electrical tape through it.
If you guys, I mean, I know everybody's job is hectic except Bob's. You
Wow!
can work in your pajamas.
I'm
for
glad
fuck's
they
sake.
finally lumped you into the insult.
Yeah.
Bob, you
Thank
could
God.
work. You could work 5 days without even showering.
Who says I don't?
He does.
Well, there you go.
Just because he doesn't have to get dressed or shower doesn't mean he doesn't work
I'm
hard.
not saying he doesn't work hard.
His
I do
kids-
more to put my clothes before my clothes on than you do all day.
His
Bullshit.
Jack
DMP.
Jack actually encouraged him to shower because it had been 4 days since he showered.
Is that seriously?
Yeah.
Good job,
It's been
Bob.
4 days.
I've gone 8 days
Yeah,
without
you said it was
showering.
4 days. You said the only
I highly
reason,
doubt it was 4
you
days.
said the only reason you showered was because you were coming to the bar with us.
I probably said that, but I didn't say
Oh,
that.
dude. If I was going to the bar with you guys and I hadn't showered in 4 days, I'm not showering.
No, don't.
Hell no.
We would go to a
Did
different
you say you're
bar.
not coming?
I'm
or
not
you're
churching
showering?
it up for you
No,
guys.
he's not showering.
I'm
He's
not
coming
showering.
stinky.
I'll come.
He's
but I'm
coming
not
4
gonna
days
shower.
dirty to the bar.
I'll brush my teeth.
Maybe if you're lucky, put some deodorant on.
And maybe deodorant, yes.
His son was like, Dad,
Do you change your underwear, though?
are you going to go shower?
Okay, as long as you change your underwear. Underwear's a
Well, that's
different-
disgusting.
Yeah, underwear's
But
different.
you know what I love is that he asked you, are you going out to the bar or something? Yeah, why? Well, I noticed you're going to go take a shower, so I just... Poor
Yeah.
kid.
I just don't want us to be forgotten.
We're
We're there too.
I still don't.
I forgot what you're talking about.
The
About the
Pizzaman.
pizza guy.
The thin
Oh,
crust
right.
line.
Pizzaman. Hey, and I'll tell you what. You guys, you and Cory,
You.
put up with some
You.
morons, I'm sure.
You.
Right? You guys put
You're
up with
good,
some
you
idiots. But we put up with idiots. Just over the phone, asking them a question and them answering with something that has nothing to do with what you just asked them
Mm-hmm.
gets frustrating. I've put my head against the wall and I just started going like this. While a lady's going on about some coupon that she found online that has nothing to do with us.
Bastards.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, man.
It's a bitch.
It's a real mystery. Real mystery.
I wake up in the middle of the night in sweats like it's fucking...
Sweatpants?
Oh no.
Oh, look at
I-
these.
I sleep naked. Dude, it's, I swear to God, it's
Also
just
the guy making your pizza.
ridiculous. Well, I wear clothes at work,
Hoping Joe doesn't have white sheets.
like the KKK.
Butter parmesan. White cheese.
You know what? I'm never fucking feeding you assholes ever. You're all black.
So
You're all
that'd be
blacklisted.
No change then.
We're all
What's
blacklisted.
currently happening?
I like it
But
because
isn't that part of your
Hey.
everyday duty?
Hey, Dad, can we get pizza? Joe, can you call the pizzeria and get us fucking free food? Yeah, of course I can.
Pretty sure
Who are you talking to, me?
To you.
I'm pretty sure he,
Why?
I
he
think no
was
one
going
else
to
here
pay
can
you.
say, hey, Dad, but
right.
He mentioned it, but he didn't make an effort.
you know what's funny is I don't ask
We
Joe.
were at your
I've never
house.
asked
Was
Joe
that
to bring
Halloween?
pizza. I've never
Or no,
asked
we were making stuff.
the apple pie.
Apple pie.
Yeah, and I paid for that pizza.
You did.
Of course I did.
You tipped?
I tipped like a motherfucker.
I think I tipped like a motherfucker. That
Oh,
was
'cause
my-
you offered to
That
tip.
was
Oh,
my
okay.
money.
That's
that
fine.
Son of a bitch.
But I paid for those pizzas.
No, you didn't.
And then remember when he brought
Sure I
that?
did.
Why did you pay?
Remember he brought that pizza for your birthday and you didn't give him any money?
You
Yeah. How about then?
I'm sorry,
When you
Joe.
turned 50 and he
I'm
gave
sorry,
you
Joe.
pizza for free.
I don't know what came over me.
He sat there for quite some time holding out his hand and you just didn't look at him. It was weird.
Actually, you know, you want to be like completely honest? I
It's
made
okay.
I owe you like $3.10
For,
from the money I made from those lottery tickets.
no, that's all yours. I was
No, no,
hoping,
no, no! I promised
Saw
you.
you, man.
You would get
You
10%.
earned it.
10%.
hoping you'd make
Corey,
more, but
happy birthday.
evidently I can't pick scratch-off tickets very well.
No, but you know what's funny?
What do you mean you can't believe it? I
I'm
won
just- I'm
$31.
just. You won $31?
I just said I'm giving you $3.10.
I thought you said you only won like $2.
No.
Oh, well.
I told you I owe
congratulations.
you $3.10.
Bob,
Roll that.
You know
Take
what's-
that to the casino.
I'll buy you a shot tonight.
you know what's funny is that for your birthday, he had brought pizza, which was really nice, and then for the when we did
That I
the
didn't pay for him, like an asshole.
when we did the apple pie moonshine, he brought a lot of stuff, including pizza, which
He
was
did?
also very nice. And then there was another episode after that, and he's like, "All right." He's like, "So next week, are we doing the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Is that me?
And he texts me, and he goes,
Sounds like you.
he's like,
Who's he?
Joe.
Joe?
He texted me, and he's like,
Yeah, all right.
He's like, what time? So I tell him, and he goes, "Can I bring pizza? Maybe some salads?" I said, "Yeah." Never showed up.
I apologize for not bringing you free fucking food.
No, you didn't show up at all.
Look,
That was the problem.
What day
Nick,
was it?
Nick, I don't think you're giving him the respect that
As a pizza
Yes,
man
that
needs.
deserves. Yeah.
I sweat blood.
I hope not on my
sweat- I was gonna
pizza.
say, that's your
It's like
sauce.
garlic, I'm sure.
Shouldn't be sweating blood on pizza. That's
Is that Parmesan? You're sweating? It's Romano.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. And that was the night you got dicked out of that order of wings, right?
Yes.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I think those are still in the back of Bob's oven.
Seriously. They completely disappeared.
They're triple cooked now.
They com-
Actually, you know what's still in the back of my
These are
freezer?
crunchy.
That's like a
I don't know if
rock.
it's still any good or not.
oh, yeah, it's frozen.
Is it though?
The whitefish that you got me is still in the back.
It's just like
Bob's
ash
freezer.
and like
Oh, you have it in the deep freezer?
diamonds.
Yeah. No, in Bob's freezer at his house.
Oh. Yeah, if it's frozen, it's still good.
I'll do fireball, excuse me.
How's that jelly doing? Good? Looks like a hit.
Gelin.
Is it supposed to be sitting out that long?
Yeah, is it room
Yeah,
temperature?
actually-
Is it room temperature?
Actually, you're supposed to because it's cream cheese, so you want it to kind of soften a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
Hot cream cheese.
I-
Cream cheese is quite hot.
No, I've had that since I can remember when I was little. My aunt makes it, my mom makes it. It's my mom's recipe.
That's good.
Scoop me one. I'll eat one.
Why'd you pull your...
Or I can do it.
Yeah. You're not King Henry. I'm not going to feed you.
But I'm
See?
But I am a pizzaman.
I'm not
Pizzaman.
I'm not your waiter or your boyfriend, Joe.
But how are you gonna spell that? I think it's got to be exaggerated. Can't be M-E-N. It's got to be like
You?
No,
yeah,
it'll
or
be
just
M-A-N.
yeah, Pizzaman.
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 Why did I get
Should
an
I, mix,
accent all of a
should I
sudden?
mix it, Nick, or
No, just get a little bit of both and put it on a cracker. It is pepper jelly. So it's sweet and savory.
is there actual pepper in it?
Yeah, you can see the sticks.
No, they call it pepper jelly and no pepper.
Or
No. That's pretty tasty.
can you do it?
It's a little spicy.
Yeah, good. Schnozzcast shot.
Well,
This
now,
is
please
gonna taste good.
pour yourself a libation and join us.
Fireball. Bum, 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 bum.
That's what you need is
Happy Saturday, everybody.
alcohol endorsements.
Can you imagine if we got sponsored by Fireball?
Yeah, that we'd probably have to have like more than 2 people in the room.
Danielle, can you drive us home? Be like that every.
Not today.
Not today.
Can't even walk up the stairs.
All right. Do you guys want to try to do that new segment we were talking about last time? Didn't get to?
Yeah, we can try.
Okay. I guess. So what we wanted to try to do is establish a recurring segment, a weekly segment on news of the day.